Like I said, we're back. Top of the fourth inning now. Coming up to bat for the 1954 New York Giants is Willie Mays. 6 and 9. 6 and 9 goes to Whitey Ford's card. 6, 9, fly ball to center field for the out. Up next for the Giants, Whitey Lockman. Whitey on Whitey again. Last time ended in a strikeout. See what happens here in the fourth inning, 2 innings later. 5, 6. 5 and 6. Again, we have a strikeout. Third inning, up third in the top of the fourth, Don Mueller, right fielder. Mueller. We've got a 4-8. 4-8, pitcher's card again. 4-8 is a walk. So Mueller draws the walk, gets on first base. So, Whitey Ford, while he has 4 strikeouts through 3+ innings, he also has 4 walks through 3+ innings. If I were playing advanced, that would come into play. I'm playing basic because, as you can see, there's no advanced side to the cards. Dusty Rhodes DH up with 2 out, 1 on. We get a 1. A 6. That's a hitter's card for Mr. Rhodes. Go to 1 column, 6, a split, a triple, 1 to 10, single, 11 to 20. Basically, if we get a 1, got our first score of the game. Getting 11 onward, got guys on the corners. Trusty white die here. We get the 7. 7, so we have our first run of the game. First run of the game is going to be scored by Mr. Mueller, driven in by Dusty Rhodes. 1-0. Up next, Wes Westrom, catcher for the Giants. 2, 5. 2 and 5. Westrom's hitting card. 2 and 5. We have a single. Second run of the inning. Scored by Rhodes, driven in by Westrom. Westrom only hit 187 that year. 246 at bats. Doing pretty good here. Still have 2 outs. Back up to the top of the order with Davey Williams. 6, 8. 6-8. Whitey Ford's pitcher's card. Fly ball to left field for the out to end the inning. So, in the fourth inning for the Giants, got the scoring starter with 2 runs on a triple by Mr. Rhodes and a single by Mr. Westrom. Coming up now, top of the fourth for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto. Six, 8. Six, 8 on Mr. Antonelli's card. They pop out to first base. Rizzuto out, bottom of the fourth. Up next, Johnny Mize, DH. One, 4. 1-4 on Mize's card. Home run. No other options. First score of the bottom of the fourth. Johnny Mize trying to answer back. Why I got him in the game. He had 25 home runs in 1950 and only 274 at bats. Up next, the bottom of the fourth, Gene Woodling. 4 and 6. Mr. Antonelli's card again. 4 and 6. Fly ball, the right fielder for the out. Two outs, 1 run in. Bottom of the fourth, Joe DiMaggio. Got a 2 and a 6. 2 and a 6 is on DiMaggio's card. Gets us a walk. Yogi Berra coming up now with DiMaggio on first. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. 1 run already in on Johnny Mize's home run. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. Mr. Antonelli's card. And we've got to pop out to the shortstop. Pop out to the shortstop means that the inning is over. And we go to the 5th inning for the Giants. Sorry, it takes a bit to write this down as I'm doing this. Batting in the top of the 5th is Al Dark. After 4, 2-1. Giants ahead. One and 8. 1 and 8. Al Dark's card. We've got another split. 1-3 triple, 420 single. Five. Got a 5 on the split roll, which takes us to a single. Single for Mr. Dark. Second up, Hank Thompson for the Giants, third base. We got 2. We got 9. 2 and 9 on Thompson's card. Another walk for Whitey Ford. This is Thompson's 2nd walk of the game. Whitey Ford's 5th. We now have runners on 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Monty Irvin coming up. Willie Mays on deck. Three, 7. 3 and 7 on Irvin's card. Is a single, so we now have bases loaded, nobody out. Willie Mays coming up to bat. Willie Mays up, bases loaded, nobody out. 6 and 10. Six and 10. Whitey Ford's card. Fly ball out to left field C. Fly ball C. Willie Mays is out. Everybody else holds. Nobody scores. In other words, we have a shallow hit fly ball. 1 out. Next batter up, Whitey Lockman. Whitey on Whitey again. previous two matchups this inning, Whitey Ford has struck out Whitey Lockman. 2 and 6. 2 and 6 is a single. So, have another run scored by the Giants. This time Al Dark scores the run. Whitey Lockman with the RBI. Bases loaded still. Don Mueller coming up to bat. Philadelphia scored on a touchdown, on an interception. 5 and 11. On Whitey Ford's card, 5 and 11 is a catcher's card X. Yogi Berra is a 2 defensively. White die again. $19. 19 tells us that we need to roll the die again. $8. Have an 8. On an 8, we have, he's safe. He popped up to first, but he dropped it. So Mueller reaches on the error. Yogi Berra with the error. 1 run has scored. That run scores is Mr. Thompson. 2 in, 1 out. Still bases loaded. Rhodes, DH, coming up. Five, 4. 5 and 4 on Whitey Ford's card. It's a split. Split 1-7 home run, 8-20 double. Basically everybody's scoring on this one. I have a 19. So I have a 19 double. Everybody scores. 3 RBIs here for Rhodes. Those scoring on the play are Monty Irvin, Whitey Lockman, Don Mueller. Still have 1 out. Still have 1 out here. With Western coming up. Six and 6. 6 on Whitey Ford's pitcher's card. It's a fly ball to center field for the out. B means everybody holds. So we got a fly out. Back up to the top of the order. We're batting around here in the 5th inning. Davey Williams. Three and 11. 3 and 11. Davey Williams card. Pop out the shortstop. For the Yankees, inning is mercifully complete. However, that inning, the Giants really busted it open, scoring 5 runs, taking it to a 7-1 lead. 4.5. Looking at Whitey Ford getting out of the game soon. See how this goes. After all, it's basic, so I have no idea. I mean, obviously that would not be a good fatigue rating, but again, it's basic, and I don't have any other idea what he would be doing. So Bobby Brown up. Try to get at least some kind of a rally going here. Bottom of the 5th inning. You can see we got a 3 and a 9. 3 and a 9 for Mr. Brown. Fly ball center field for the out. Hank Bauer coming up next in the inning. Hank Bauer, the right fielder. We have 5 and an 8. 5 and an 8 on Johnny Antonelli's pitcher's card. Ground ball to second base, X chart. Second base for the Giants is Davey Williams. He's a 2 defensively. We got 17, so we go 17, second base. Have the out. 2 up, 2 down so far. Coming up, after Bauer gets the ground out to second base, we have Jerry Coleman, who was the Yankees' second baseman. We get a 1. We get a 5. 1 and a 5 on Coleman's card. It's a ground ball to shortstop for the out. 1, 2, 3 shutdown inning, I believe you would call that. After 5 complete innings, 1954 New York Giants. Big lead on the 1950 New York Yankees. 7-1. Al Dark leading off again in the top of the 6th inning. 4, 9. Pitcher's card here. Technically a split, but the 1 option for a double, 2 to 20, you get a fly ball out. Still on Whitey Ford here. We get a 4. So a 4 means it's an out. Next up, Hank Thompson. We got 1, 6. 1 and a 6 for Thompson. Gives us a split again. 110 double, 1120 single. We got 7. Double for Mr. Thompson here. Monty Irvin coming up next. Monty Irvin, technically the cleanup hitter. By the way, the lineups today, courtesy of baseballreference.com, stuck as close to the opening day lineups of their respective seasons as possible. 3, 12. 3 and 12 for Irvin. Line out to second base to as many outs as possible. Caught Thompson sleeping. Double play. Double play ends the inning. We go to bottom 6 now. Up to bat, bottom 6th inning for 1950 Yankees. Joe Collins, first base. 6, 10, 6 and 10, Johnny Antonelli's card. We've got a walk. This walk is only the fourth base runner of the game for the Yankees. After a single by Yogi Berra in the second, a home run by Mize in the fourth, and a walk by DiMaggio in the fourth, and this walk by Collins, again, fourth batter to get on base. Rizzuto coming up. 6 and 12. 6 and 12 on Antonelli's card. Ground ball, first base C, which means that the batter is out at going to first base, but the runner advances to second. Second base, we have Mr. Collins, but we have the out by Mr. Rizzuto. Up next, Mr. Johnny Mize, who had the home run back in the fourth inning. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the sixth. 2, 10. 2 and 10 for Mize. Almost another home run. Could have been a 2-8 or 9 home run, but we're looking at pop out second base for the out. Gene Woodling coming up to bat. 2 outs, 1 on, bottom sixth inning. 6 and 6. 6 and 6 on Antonelli's card is a split. 1-11 single, 12-20 third base. White die roll here. We have a 20 for the out. It's time for another break again. Like I said, doing this every 3 innings today. Saves download time, makes it a little easier. After 6 innings, we have a huge lead for the 1954 Giants over the 1950 Yankees. The score of 7-1. 7-1 after 6. Leading up the top of the 7th inning will be Willie Mays.